mansion has a strange beauty to it. Maybe I'll find a way to end this without killing Kieran Jindosh. All right, I need to eliminate Jindosh and find Anton Sokolov.
Welcome to my home, stranger. The door is always open to those with the will to pass the threshold. If you're here by appointment, then proceed and bide your time. Otherwise, I'd be remiss if I didn't inform you about the defensive mechanisms employed here, which are quite formidable. Many have entered without invitation, for reasons as myriad as the fish in the ocean. But of those who've dared to explore further, very few have found their way back out.
Who would build something like this? And why?
Without certainty.
Someone's activated one of the mechanisms in my house.
Jindosh.
Welcome, visitor. My home is always open. It's one of my great curiosities, seeing how the common mind navigates these shifting rooms. I'm Kieran Jindosh, but you must know that. I invite you to continue, stranger. Just come up the stairs. Meet with me face to face in the upper hall. You're surrounded by the individual components of my greatest creation, the Clockwork Soldier. Now, I think I understand. There you are, magnificent. Such a shame. Again, there's no one interested.
Who would build something like this? And why?
Someone's activated one of the mechanisms in my house.
Jindosh.
Welcome, visitor. My home is always open. It's one of my great curiosities, seeing how the common mind navigates these shifting rooms. I'm Kieran Jindosh, but you must know that.
Take this opportunity to backcharge.
Hello? Anyone there? Could there be some misfiring of the mechanism? There you are, magnificent.
Barred from the other side.
Now that I see you, I've worked out who you are. Not a hired cutthroat. Your clothes are too fine. An aristocratic thrill seeker? That's closer. You've trained with weapons formerly, but you're not a salon fencer. There's a bit of back alley in your movements. All that, and you have your father's eyes, your imperial majesty. Welcome, Lady Emily Caldwin.
Impressive, Jindosh. Then you must also know why I'm here.
I'd assume my involvement with the Duke brought you to my door. Or maybe you're after washed-up Anton Sokolov, comfortably residing in the assessment chamber. Either way, come find me and take whatever it is you seek. But if you fall, I'll have your body carried to my lab for dissection and study. Until either comes to pass, your secret is safe with me.
I'll see you soon, Jindosh.
Until then.
Clockwork soldiers, there's an interloper in my home. Before you stands an invention that will endure beyond my time. The Jindosh Clockwork Soldier.
The detection rig.
Marvel at the Clockwork Soldier's heart, a metallic skeleton and razor-sharp blade. Miniaturized wheel, your fangs are spread across the frame. Behind protective amber wood panel. Visual awareness in the front and back. Protection in case the heavy unit sustains catastrophic damage. My greatest creation.
Clear the room. Give this playback is called.
Know that your last moment, the last vision to behold, is a work of scintillating industry. The very pinnacle of invention. In part, I made this place for luxury and spectacle, I suppose, but it's more than that. This place is a testament to engineering itself.
Discrepancy detected. Probably a door was unlocked or something. Continue search. Playback for ambiguous enemy. Aristocratic profile, but hostile. Playback indicates lost enemy. The machine is still searching.
Sounds like someone's in the building. Should we wake the Clockwork?
It'll wake up on its own if the fight breaks out. They're blind, but they can still hear.
Would be listening to us. Can they understand what we're saying?
No. No more than an audiograph machine
When
can.
this plays, search is underway.
So let's see.
Trouble over there.
Hey!
What do you think you're doing?
It's your
Triggering
captain, damn it!
electrostatic discharge. Woman, stand clear.
Let the Clockwork Soldier deal with it. What's going on?
Combat protocol 8.
Clear the line!
Displays if someone eludes the machine.
What?
Okay, enemy
For
encountered.
mercy!
And so ends the life of Emily Caldwin. Failed.
Extending exploration of the area.
Sounds like someone's in the building. Should we wake the Clockwork? Stand clear! I'm bringing up the...
Moving walls. Most people are happy.
When I think about it, your presence implies a great deal. It's very impressive that you survived Delilah and made it down here to Karnaca, all without the aid of your infamous father. I've made so many things, this house not the least among them. But I suppose it's my clockwork soldiers I'll be remembered for.
Hey!
My clockworks weren't enough for you. You also slaughter my guards. Well, at least they're easier to replace. Careful. This was devised to test the limits of the Clockwork soldiers. Quite dangerous. If you're really looking for Sokolov, that old nag is around here somewhere. Configuration A. Adapting to layout. Assessment chamber reconfiguring. Standing by. Configuration B. Combat protocol. The machine is over. Visitors another test of the Clockwork soldiers. Each makes them better. Assessment configuration reported. The clockwork you just destroyed served as the prototype for depth perception. I'll collect it and add it to my gallery.
Sokolov.
Can it be? Is that young Emily Caldwin?
Anton, save your strength. I came to take you out of here.
Jindosh has bigger plans than you know. An army of his clockwork soldiers. It would be the end.
I'm going to visit Jindosh too, old friend.
taken Sokolov. Now what?
Safest to take Sokolov back to the carriage before confronting Jindosh.
Astonishing! You freed Anton Sokolov. Breathtaking, according to the scales beneath the floor and my acoustic sense.
Let's see what you got.
Dunwall is proud of its navy. Soon you'll see what an army of clockworks can accomplish here. I won't let you take him. Sokolov was the great. His time, and now he belongs to you. You've beaten one of my clockwork soldiers. I'll have questions about that. Once I have you restrained.
Switching to alternative tactical mode.
Okay, shut it down. Another clockwork down. Each of those costs a princely sum, I assure you.
Okay, at least Anton is safe. Now, for Jindosh.
I suppose Sokolov is now safe and sound. And yet here you are again, back for more. Commence lens refocus.
machine has detected unauthorized presence. Aristocratic profile. Overheating. Stop all that. Playback, something must have gone wrong.
Another clockwork down. Each of those costs a princely sum, I assure you.
Barred from the other side.
Entering combat state.
I try not to be sentimental about my creations, but I have to admit the sound of them shattering is getting under my skin. I sense your movements. I know where you are. I love to sit there, smoking and sketching out new ideas.
Ah, the space behind the walls.
Hello, are you there? I can't sense your weight on the floors or the sounds of your breathing anymore, but it seems like a reasonable guess that somehow you've gotten beyond the inner walls of the house.
You'd think at these prices, the man wouldn't keep us waiting.
There's only one Kirin Jindosh. He can charge whatever he likes. Besides, you're rich enough to afford a couple of the clockworks. I happen to know you've doubled your fortune since the Duke took over the silver mines.
Lower wages means higher profits, but it's my time that's precious. I'm not used to waiting.
Neither am I. When was the last time someone had me waiting for more than an hour? I can't remember. Almost titillating.
How many clockworks did you say there were? It's a numbered set, if I recall.
Lady Emily, was that your explosive that just went off, or one of the clockworks? So even bystanders fall to your wrath. What a tenacious monster you are. I really hope you don't fall and die out there. It might be hard to clean up. The smell, you see. My, that was loud. Shook my teeth. You've managed to deactivate my wall of light.
Delilah Copperspoon.
Temperature back to normal. All movements are linked. Everything has a purpose. It's all connected, you see. One of the five. Shifting the walls and floors as if you were born here. Clever. Or are you just moving things at random?
It's a long way down.
And closer. I'm waiting. At last, Imperial Majesty, you found me. You realize you're only the second person to set foot in this room, the most sophisticated laboratory in the Isles. Please, try not to damage anything as you die. Clockwork soldiers, dispatch this intruder! Commence lens refocus. Increasing oil tank temperature. Playback for detection. There is a sheet field identified.
Goodbye, Grand Inventor.
Discharge. Stand clear. Switching to alternative tactical mode. Machine has lost its...
it back and the machine sees someone behind it. Combat protocols. Cooling down. The machine is now relying on audio